He had delivered letters for 37 years. Birth announcements, love letters, electricity bills. He'd seen how paper could carry everything: joy, anger, apologies, even goodbyes. But every year on the same day, the 14th of March, there was one envelope he could never deliver. No name, no address, just a pale blue cover with a single pressed daisy taped to the corner. He'd always find it in the same red mailbox on his route. And every year, he'd take it back to the office, wait for someone to claim it. And when no one did, he'd quietly slip it into the bottom drawer of his desk. By the time he retired, there were 34 envelopes in that drawer. All the same, unopened, unclaimed, unsent. On his last day, he went back to the post office alone. The walls smelled of dust and coffee stains, the kind that only come from decades of ordinary days. He sat down, opened the drawer, and for the first time, took one of those envelopes in his hands. His fingers trembled as he broke the seal. Inside, a letter, handwritten in blue ink. The same neat handwriting on all 34. He read, "Dear Postman, I don't know who you are, but every year you deliver someone's message, and maybe no one ever thanks you for it. So this is me saying thank you, not for bringing my letters, but for carrying everyone else's." He stared at it. At first, he thought it was a kind note, maybe from someone in the town. But then, he noticed something else. Each year's envelope had a date, and each one was signed by a name he hadn't seen in decades. Amara, his wife, the one who had passed away 34 years ago. He remembered the day she died, the same week he'd first found that envelope. He sat there for a long time, the letters spread out in front of him like a quiet confession of love. He realized what she'd done. She had written them all before she died. One for each year she thought he might live without her. She must have asked someone to drop them in that same mailbox, year after year. He never knew. He just kept them safe. Without knowing, he'd been delivering her love back to himself. Every year, on the same day. That evening, as he left the post office for the last time, he took one envelope with him, the very last one. He walked to the old bridge they used to cross together after work, the one that still creaked beneath his weight, and he whispered, "I finally opened them, love." He placed the letter in the river, watched it drift away like a paper boat carrying years of silence. Sometimes the most beautiful messages are the ones that take a lifetime to be delivered.